What is up, guys? DevDoesTech here, and today I'm just going to go over the main reasons why everybody hates Androids and why there's such like a big stigma against Androids, and kind of why everybody sticks to iPhone and why iPhone sticks. Alright, so the main reason why everybody hates Androids is people are used to low model Androids like Metro PCS Androids or like Cricket Androids, basically Androids that you can buy at like Walmart, Target, Meijer without having a contract. Basically no contract Androids. Those are probably very low end budget Android phones, and they're not going to give you much power. They're not going to have very many like good specs on them. It's kind of like a starter phone for kids, like if you want your kids to have a phone but you don't want to tie it to a 2-year contract or anything like that. Back in the day when there was 2-year contracts, but most companies now, they only do leases for their phones now, or they do something like that. Like AT&T has the AT&T Next, T-Mobile has T-Mobile Jump, Verizon has the Verizon Edge, and so on. So that's the main reason why most people hate Android, because they just have a stigma against Android because it's always low end when they do see one and it's not keeping up with the iPhone. So you go into different Androids, like probably the best Android that I've ever used in my entire life, the Google Pixel, and you compare that to an iPhone, and I honestly think that the Google Pixel is snappier, it's a lot faster, the camera's better. The fingerprint scanner is way better. It's a lot bigger surface area, and I don't know, whenever I put my finger against it, it just always unlocked. Even if my finger was wet, I just washed my hands, you know, I just got back from outside and it was raining. Even if it was raining, I would still use the fingerprint scanner. It would still work. Yeah, and overall it was a great phone. And then you can go on to like the OnePlus 3 or the OnePlus 3T. You can definitely go to the Samsung. They had the big flop with the Note 7, but the Note 7 was a great phone despite the battery flaw. So if you take everything away from the Note 7, besides the battery, that was a terrific phone, had one of the best smartphone displays on the market. I think it was #1 smartphone display on the market. They make incredible displays, and also LG makes pretty good phones. They got the LG V20, LG G6 is coming. You can move into like the Chinese market more, like the Huawei Mate or even the Nexus 6P, which is made by Huawei. I'm not a very big HTC fan because I've never really had one, never got to experience it, so I couldn't really say anything about HTC. So yeah, you can definitely go to the HTC 10 or the HTC U Ultra, even though this is a giant phone and it's a waste of space. So all those phones are good Android phones, so if you're looking to switch over from iPhone to Android and you don't want a bad experience, definitely recommend the Pixel, because that's going to give you the most iPhone-like experience as far as speed and camera quality and all of that. I had on Snapchat is probably like definitely one of your biggest complaints about Android phones. Oh, you have an Android camera. On the Pixel, you can't tell the difference between iPhone and Android unless you're really looking at it. When I posted stories, it didn't look any different than iPhone. And the things that you're going to miss with an iPhone when you leave it is going to be FaceTime, read receipts, iMessage. Definitely that Snapchat thing. You're probably missing more, but those are definitely the main things that you're going to worry about. I honestly don't think that it's a big deal. If you make that switch, Google did come out with new apps. They got Google Allo, Google Duo. One's basically a FaceTime app and the other one's basically an iMessage app. I don't think Allo has read receipts though, but it is a really clean app. I tried it out. I definitely recommend downloading it if you are an Android user and you're trying to get more of an iPhone-like experience. But definitely those are the main things that you're going to miss, and that's why most people hate Android. Another reason why people don't like Android is that they don't know how to use it. If you don't know how to use something, then you're not really going to like it. And most people that do switch over, it's like they like it, but they switch back immediately because they never got to experience the phone itself. To get used to a phone, you have to at least have it for a month and to be able to like it to its full potential. And I don't think people are holding the phone and using it long enough to even experience it. And a lot of people that do switch to Android do stay on Android because there's so much more that you can do with Android than you can do with iPhone. And that's why I like Android I do have an iPhone 7 right now. I am waiting for the Samsung Galaxy S8 to come out. I'm definitely going to pick that up. I've been waiting for that forever. That phone's going to be awesome. I'm definitely going to try out the new iPhone when it comes out too. So I'm not very opinionated when it comes to that. Like, I like both phones. I just like technology, period. So any type of phone is cool to me because I know how to use it, and I know what I could do with it and what I can do with it, and how to do different things with it, and how to adapt and what apps to use. Probably the one thing that I've struggled with is the Snapchat thing, and that's definitely one of my pet peeves. The iMessage thing I can get over. The FaceTime app I can get over. There's bridges to get over those gaps, but just the Snapchat thing, if Snapchat gave a little bit more support to Android, made the video quality a little bit better, I mean, they wouldn't even have competition. So basically, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna go Android, definitely don't skimp on the money. You definitely have to pay the iPhone prices to get iPhone-like experience. If you want a high-end Android smartphone, you're gonna have to pay that high-end price, and you're gonna get that high-end experience. And as long as you're not downloading third-party apps a ton and like bogging your phone down, you're definitely not gonna have a problem with it. You're gonna have a good experience, and you're gonna like it. And yeah, stop comparing new iPhones to crappy Androids. That's not fair. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Wait, what am I gonna say? Alright guys, thanks for watching. School's winding down. I should be getting more videos up, definitely. I wasn't posting a lot because I had a lot of stuff to do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe, like, and comment below. Tell me what you guys want to see next. Follow me on Facebook. I've just made a new Facebook page. DevDoesTech is my username. Go ahead and follow me, like the page, write on the comments wall, do whatever you want to do. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DevDoesTech, all one word. Tell your friends to do the same. Yeah, and that's it. Peace.